All right, we started on this this chassis. Started putting the caps in it, replacing it. Got one buried down in there, and another one buried down in there, and down in there, and down in there. And we're moving our way across here. I got 3 more to do right there, and that looks like about the extent of it. I got the IF cans covered with socks, and once we get the capping done, and we'll go through and check the resistors and everything, we will start to mask off all the non-finished areas on this thing. I had to pull this, I think it's oscillator coil, loose from its clip, and this trimmer array away from its fastening, and of course that was already that way, in order to get that number 4 buried way down in there. Can't be too careful around these coils, man, because you get a hot soldering iron, or you get a hot soldering gun tip too close to those fine little curlies there, you'll burn them in two. So we've got this one here replaced. We got it cleaned up, and we got a makeshift rubber baby bubby bumper, Bomba Shooty Village. All it is a popsicle stick, laminated crossways like that and like that, because they will split very easily. They're laminated together. One's slightly narrower than the other one, and lammed them together, and then cut it to shape. Took a Dremel cut wheel and cut the U shape out of one side of it, and fit it between that mounting screw and this plate in there, and JB welded it to the front face here. So now that thing is not wonkified anymore, neither is any of the others. So, and it sticks out about the same length. It might be just a 64th, 95th, whatever, short, but you'll never notice it once the knob goes on. So, what else is we doing here? Let me shut down some of this light, because I'm going to go in and cool down for a little bit. It's about mid to upper 90s. It's a little about 12:30 in the afternoon, Saturday, the 10th, 9th. It's the 9th. I'm pretty sure it's the 9th. Look at your calendar. So let me see. Oh yeah, I got the dial glass out of the Chingy-Dara. I don't know if I showed this. Got the plate finished off, everything. I got to clean this up and hopefully do no harm. So that's going to happen possibly early next week. And today we managed to get our little mittens, our grubbies, on the cabinet. Pull the dial glass out of the ching, and now we got it jigged up. There was a rack in it about 3/16 of an inch, whichever way I said it was. So we got it racked back the other way. We popped loose the wedgies out of the rear end, and so that we could re-rack these things, and then we glued them. We're gluing them back in, so that way they will hopefully hold. I'm hoping. So we got that. We re-laminated this little sliver of slit right there that we've got, and we're filling in all the holes in the back, so that we can I gotta dress that up a little bit too, so that way we can get ready to start sanding on this and brightening it up a little bit and getting it schmoozed out. It's not going to take a great deal of work. I got to protect that thing before we get any other shit done to it, and pull the rubber baby bumpers off of the things. Actually, you know, they're not too bad looking. I might scuff them a little bit and put a little oil on it to moisten it up. And then we're gonna, once we get the glued all cured up and everything, and I see that it's gonna stay in its current shape, we're gonna muss the inside of this cabinet up and then shoot it with some finish. And then we're gonna go to town on this outside. So stay tuned. We'll have more coming after a while. Right. Here's all the paper caps that came out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus the 3 I pulled out for the E-cap. 15 all told. We've got the chassis masked off, and we've got a coat of primer, a tack coat of primer on it. So in the morning, I don't know, maybe, what time is it, 5, 5:45? I don't know, maybe in 15-20 minutes or so we'll go ahead and shoot color on it, a finish. So let me pull up a seat here because I'm going to gab a little bit here. Here is the screen that I took out of the speaker. You can see there's a dust bunny underneath it that's stuck to the bottom of it. Now, get a load of this. This is why I don't like speakers that are in the top of the cabinet pointing up, because the ones without a dust cap are atrocious, and the ones with a kind of a cap, it wouldn't have been so bad if it had been felt, you know, a thick felt, like, or maybe even a domed cap, you know, like the latest ones have. But I mean, look at that. I mean, that is crudted up. I mean, big time. So no wonder it's, oh yeah, you wondering about that blister? It was from my tortillas. I went to flip over a tortilla after it was getting close to being burnt, and flipped it on the burner, and it landed right on top of my thumb. Yeah, I get that way sometimes. So there's that. I mean, yuck. So I'm going to try and get all that cleared out and everything, and then we're going to put a full felt dust cap on it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the day. We'll get the color shot on that chassis and get it done. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's go out here and take a quick look at the cabinet. You're not going to be able to see much, I'm sure, but I mean, it is finished on the inside. So and the edge here, and on the bottom I got a little glue up that I needed to get to right here on that thing. It should be pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much back together. Oops, sorry, pointing at it. And we'll take care of this little gooble here, and then we've got the little dimples on the thingy, and we're going to go ahead and schmooze this out with a quick sand job. Got a little bit of stuff to take care of there too, with some of that what is it, stick, whatever stick stuff, chalk stick or whatever. Yeah, heck it is. Who was it that used it? I think it was Restore Old Radios or something like that, that put me on to that. And I got my my gold ink stuff, or gold paint stuff, that I'm going to try. Hey boy, he did a real nice job on that Magic Keyboard decal that he's got on that thing. He's got it down to a science now. Restore Old Radios. Watch him on his channel. Give him a shout out, and let him know you're watching. So that's it for us today. I guess I mentioned it was Saturday. So have a great evening. We're gonna go in right now, and I'm gonna come back out and do that quick shoot on the finish to the chassis. So see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.